This is an example of a tough US citizenship interview. The interviewer asked a lot of questions about the applicant's background. Please practice as much as you can and get well prepared before you attend the interview.
Mrs. T. Tam Nguyen.
Good morning. It's me.
Good morning, T. My name is Santos. I'm going to conduct your interview. Follow me, please. You can put your stuff on the table and remain standing. I need you to swear before the interview. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Please sit down. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Do you know why you are being interviewed?
Yes, I am being interviewed for the US Citizenship.
Are you ready for the test today?
Yes, I think I'm ready. I learned very hard every day.
Sounds good. How did you come here?
My husband drove me here.
Great. Is he out there waiting for you?
Yes, I think he is at the parking lot now.
It's really hot out there. I hope the interview won't take too long.
He should be okay. Thank you.
All right. Do you have ID, alien resident card, your country passport, and appointment notice?
My passport has expired. Is it okay?
Yes, it's fine. Thank you. Before proceeding to the interview, I need to scan your fingerprints and take your picture to verify your identity. Can you put your right index finger on the scanner? It's next to the tablet. Now switch to your left hand. Put your left index finger on, please. Perfect. Now please look at the camera in front of you. All right, we're done with this process. We will start the interview right now. As the first part, we'll start with the civics test. I will ask you at least 6 questions in the 100 questions of 2008 version. Do you have any questions at this point?
No, I don't have questions.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states?
Because they have more people.
Name one right only for United States citizens.
Vote in a federal election.
When was the Constitution written?
1776.
That's not correct. Next questions. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
What movement tried to end racial discrimination?
Civil rights movement.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States?
Atlantic Ocean.
You passed the civics test. I'm going to the next part with the reading and writing test. Please touch the screen on the iPad. Thank you. Can you read the sentence on the screen out loud?
Who is the father of our country?
Next, I'm going to read you a sentence and need you to write it down on the iPad. Please write it clearly without abbreviation. Washington is the father of our country. Washington is the father of our country. Great job. Now I will go over your application N-400 and make sure everything is up to date. Have you moved after you applied for your US citizenship test?
No.
Okay. Please tell me your first name.
My first name is T-Tam.
Your last name is Nguyen?
Yes, it is.
What other names have you had?
I don't have other names.
Have you ever changed your name before?
No, I haven't changed my name before.
Would you like to change your name?
Yes, I'd like to change my name.
What name do you want to change to when you become a US citizen?
I want to change to Angelina Pham Nguyen.
Okay, I got it on your N-400 application. Give me your social security number.
My social security number is 791854263.
And what is your date of birth?
March 10th, 1995.
How long have you resided in the US?
I have resided in the US for 4.5 years.
When did you become a permanent resident?
January 14th, 2019.
How did you come to the US?
My husband is a US citizen. He sponsored me.
Did you travel to the US and get married here?
No, I didn't travel to the US before, and I got married in my home country.
What country are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Where were you born in Vietnam?
I was born in Long An.
Are you a citizen of any other country besides Vietnam?
No, I'm only a citizen of Vietnam.
Do your parents live in the US?
Yes, they do.
Are your parents US citizens?
No, my parents are not US citizens. They are permanent residents.
Do your parents live with you?
No, my parents live with my brother and his family.
What is your eye color?
Brown.
Your phone number is 713-642-8416?
Yes, that's correct.
Do you live in Spring Valley Village?
Yes, I do.
What is your current address?
8502 Westview Drive, Spring Valley Village, Texas, 77055.
Do you own this house?
Yes, I do.
When did you move in that address?
I moved in this address on September 5th, 2021.
Where did you live previously?
5619 Spanish Oak Drive, Houston, Texas, 77066.
How many places have you lived over the last 5 years?
I have lived 2 places.
Do you live together with your spouse since you came to the US?
Yes, I live with him since I came to the US.
What is your job?
I'm a nail technician.
Where do you work?
I work at Dripped Nails and Spa.
Do you know the employer's address?
Yes, the address is 1403 Westheimer Road, Houston, Texas, 77006.
How long have you worked there?
I worked there about 1.5 years.
Where did you work before that?
I worked at Sojourn de Nails before that.
You worked there from August 3rd, 2020 to November 6th, 2021. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct.
The other places you have worked over the last 3 years are Midtown Nails and Spa and Secret Escape Nail Lounge. Both locations are in Houston, correct?
Yes.
What did you do for a living in Vietnam before you came here?
I was an accountant.
Did you ever go to school in the US?
Yes, I took a course to get a nail technician license before.
The school's name is Victoria Cosmetology School, correct?
Yes, it's correct.
How many times did you go outside the US in the past 3 years?
I went outside the US one time in the past 3 years.
Did you go to Bangkok, Thailand?
No, I only went to Vietnam.
Have you visited Bangkok on this trip?
No, officer.
Did you leave the Bush Intercontinental Airport on December 11th, 2021?
Yes, I did.
How many days were you away from the US?
I was away 18 days.
Did you return to the same airport on December 28th, 2021?
Yes, officer.
Did your spouse go with you on this trip?
Yes, we went together.
What is your spouse's name?
His name is Kenny Gwynn.
Have you ever changed your last name after marriage?
No, I haven't changed my last name. My husband and I have the same last name.
Great. What is your spouse's birth date?
April 18th, 1986.
What is your spouse's occupation?
My husband is an accountant. He works at Hamilton Middle School in Houston.
How many times has he been married?
He has been married 2 times.
When did you get married?
February 6, 2017.
Did you get married in Vietnam?
Yes, I got married in Vietnam.
Do you have any children with your spouse?
Yes, we have 1 daughter together.
What is your daughter's full name?
Her full name is Betty Gwynn.
Is her date of birth October 23rd, 2019?
Yes, she is.
Was your daughter born here?
Yes, she was born in the US.
Did your spouse have any children from the previous marriage?
Yes, he has a son.
Do you know what his name is?
Yes, his name is Samuel Tran Gwynn.
Where does he live?
He lives with his mother.
Do you have your spouse's previous divorce paperwork and your marriage certificate with your spouse?
Yes, here you go.
Do you have bank statements or regular bills that show your name and your spouse?
Yes, I have bank statements. We have a joint bank account.
Thank you. Did you file joint tax returns in the last 3 years?
Yes, I did.
Please give me a copy of your joint tax returns for that last 3 years period. Thank you. Do you jointly own the current house?
Yes, I do.
Who takes care of paying the bills regularly?
My husband is paying the bills every month.
All right. Do you owe unpaid taxes?
No, I don't owe taxes. I always pay taxes on time.
Have you ever filed a federal, state, or local tax return every year since you became a lawful permanent resident?
Yes.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No, I've never voted in the US before.
Have you called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No.
Do you understand the questions?
Yes, I understand, officer.
What does a non-U.S. resident mean?
It means a person who does not live in the U.S.
Good. Have you ever been a member of or in any way associated, either directly or indirectly, with the Communist Party in Vietnam?
No.
Has your spouse ever been a member of the U.S. Armed Forces?
No, he hasn't.
Okay. Were you ever a member of, or did you ever work for the military unit?
No.
What does military unit mean?
A group works for government to fight in a war.
Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training?
No.
Did someone ever teach you how to use guns?
No, never.
Have you ever been charged with committing, attempting to commit, or assisting in committing a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer, including any immigration official or any official of the U.S. Armed Forces, for any reason?
No.
Do you know what detained means?
Yes, it means held in custody by police.
Did you ever have to go to court for breaking the law or for a car accident?
No, I didn't.
Have you ever been a prostitute or procured someone for prostitution?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
If the government needs your help, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States or to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes, I'm willing to do that.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
Did you ever lie to the government to get food stamps or other public benefits?
No.
Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I do.
Good. There are some errors on your N-400 application. I need to correct it, and now your application has been updated. Please look at the tablet and review your application. If everything looks good for you, please sign at the last page. Lastly, this is the full oath of allegiance to the United States. Please read it carefully, and you acknowledge your willingness and ability to take an oath of allegiance to the U.S. and accept certain obligations of US citizenship. Also sign at the bottom. Great. Congratulations. You passed the interview.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy to hear that.
You did a great job. Since we are not able to administer the oath ceremony today, we will send you a notice to inform you when your oath ceremony will be taking place. Please follow the instruction on the notice, complete the paperwork, and go to the oath ceremony on the scheduled day. Are you good, or do you have any questions for me?
I'm good. Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome. I will accompany you to the front.
Thank you.